Done.
What is going on, folks? It is your boy CorruptProdigy here, and today I am bringing you a very different concept of a video that is completely unrelated to gaming or challenges or thankfully eating ghost pepper chips. Today, one of the things that I was thinking about and one of the things that I've been seeing a lot among younger YouTubers like myself is the idea of motivation. Even for myself, like starting out, I've been doing this like 8 months, albeit I haven't been consistent with it and I haven't been uploading like on a regular basis. It's hard to form those bonds with other YouTubers and really get your content known. You know, YouTube is not an easy thing to do. It's very hard to start out and get your content, you know, known publicly and, you know, get views and get... What was that? That was the strangest sound I've ever heard. Well, that just ruined the mood. Anyways, back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, that's what I was talking about. So, YouTubers like myself, young YouTubers, I noticed that a lot of them get discouraged really quickly because they don't get the views that they were expecting or wanted, or they don't get comments or they don't get feedback, and they're just overall not performing like they thought they could. Starting out on YouTube is very, very hard, and it takes a lot of work and a lot of dedication. Even for myself, like, I lost motivation really quick whenever I first started out because I literally put up a video and in a whole week, I didn't get a single view. I didn't have any likes, I didn't have any comments. I literally was from square one. I finally put out my first video, but it wasn't performing like I thought it would. What is up with all these cars coming today? Like, good gracious. Hi, can I help you? Man's just staring at me like, you never seen a guy just talk in front of a camera in the middle of a park? Weirdo. Anyways, like I said, I wasn't performing like I thought I would. I mean, I was putting my videos out there, I was sharing them over like multiple platforms, but I just was not getting any views. And I think for a lot of younger YouTubers, including myself, that it happened to me, I got discouraged really quick and I stopped making videos. And what I've come to realize very recently was that it's not about, you know, the likes and the comments, like those come with it, but it's about having a passion for creating content. Like right now, I have more passion for creating content and making videos and editing them than I did before whenever I first started out. Everybody has their passions, whether that be basketball, whether that be creating content, whether that be shoes, fashion. It could be anything. You could have a passion about literally anything. One of the things that's helped me a lot recently was joining a community of like-minded YouTubers like myself. I think sometimes we compare our content that we're making to, you know, YouTubers with millions of subscribers, and there's no correlation there. We have to come back down to the stage and the level that we're at and compare ourselves to the smaller YouTubers that we're competing against. Now, I'm not saying that we should compete against other smaller YouTubers in a sense of like, oh, I've got to be better than them, I've got to compete against them. I actually think it's the exact opposite. One of the things that we have to remember is that PewDiePie, Captain Sparkles, anybody was at the same point that we're at some point in time whenever they first started making their content. You know, they didn't start off with 1 million subscribers and go from there. They started off from 0 subscribers, 0 likes, 0 views, and 0 comments. And sometimes we put ourselves in a hole because we're comparing ourselves to these larger YouTubers thinking that we're going to have millions of views, when in reality, we are starting from the very bottom. And yes, sometimes it can be discouraging. We have to remember that it's going to come with time and with dedication and with consistency. Whenever we have a passion for something, we don't let anything get... I think I got it. It was a fly that flew right in front of me. Whenever we have a passion for something, we're not going to let anything step in the way of us doing what we want to do. Another big misconception among smaller YouTubers is that you need thousands of dollars of equipment in order to record and edit your videos and put out quality content. I mean, literally just take this video that you're watching right now as an example. I literally have a $5 Walmart tripod and I'm recording with my phone. And whenever I started off making gaming videos, I literally used a free version of Windows Movie Maker. Like, you can't get any less of a budget than that. I literally spent in all of this $5. If you have a passion about doing it, you are going to pursue it whether you have the equipment or not. The only thing that you need to succeed is a passion for something and a little bit of motivation to do it. Once you've got that down pat, you can go anywhere. You can literally achieve anything that you want to achieve. If you're a small YouTuber like myself watching this video right now, one of the biggest tips that I can give you is to join a Facebook community group. It doesn't necessarily have to be Facebook, but any kind of community full of smaller YouTubers like yourself or myself who are on a journey to, increase their views and increase their subscribers. Smaller communities really help. Number one, everybody in them is very supportive. And everybody in them is very supportive because they're in the same exact place that you are. That's what's great about these smaller communities, is because you realize that you're not alone in your endeavor to, create content. You have somebody that's like-minded or who's making the same exact kind of content that you are, the same genre, and you can support each other through the whole thing. And one of my favorite quotes that really keeps me motivated is that the journey of 1,000 miles starts with the very first step. You literally cannot make any progress until you make that first step. Once you take that first step, you have now begun a new journey. And if you have a passion for the progress on your journey, you can literally go anywhere that you want to. You can achieve anything that you want to achieve. I don't know, just my thoughts on the subject. I find myself struggling with the same thing that a lot of other smaller YouTubers are struggling with, and it's just my advice and some things that I picked up from other people. Another great quote that I just thought about too that really gets me motivated too is, life isn't a remote, you have to get up and change it yourself. You cannot expect anything to change until you start putting in the work for it. And until you put in the work, you will see 0% progress. You will not get anywhere. So, I don't know, that's just my installment and my thoughts on motivation and, really following your passions and pursuing what you love to do. I kind of enjoyed it. I like giving advice. I love receiving advice. If you guys have any advice of, staying motivated or following your passions or anything related to the subject, drop it down below. I'd love to hear it. And if you are starting out on your journey and you really need support, drop your links down below so I can support you. That's what this community is about, is supporting each other and really staying as a community through each and every one of our journeys. So with that being said, I think that this is going to conclude our very first installment of Motivational Mondays. I hope you leave today feeling a little bit more inspired to just pursue your passions and just do what you love to do. And with that being said, let's get it. Let's go. It's your boy, you already know, CorruptProdigy, back with a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.